Hello everyone, and y'all don't need to see that. That is the wrong scene. There we go. Hello everyone, I'm Reaper PC, and welcome to Autumn. Welcome in. Lucky losing Monkyo, first three in, you got your bonus points. Welcome in everyone. I probably sound distant, fixing that right now. Alright. So welcome to the stream. Today is Sunday. I promised a weekend stream at some point. Turn your noties on. And we are here because, one, I'm snowed in. Two, we're giving away a copy of Dispatch. You probably saw the announcement from the bot, so get your tickets in if you'd like a chance to get a copy of Dispatch for Steam. And yeah, we are here. I'm going to start a new retro game because we beat Borderlands 4. I was going to do House of the Dead 2 because we beat House of the Dead 1 on the Sega Saturn, except we ran into a little bit of a problem. The problem there was camera angle is weird. Yeah, because it's sitting on top of the TV. I could put it back, but then you were seeing a lot more of the TV than me. So it's weird. Yes, there's a CRT in front of me. So what's going to happen here is we're switching to Sony's platform for Area 51 because the light gun isn't working for the Dreamcast. It seems to register sometime-ish. I read it's an issue with brightness from the display with that particular gun. This is one of those late model CRTs that you can't get to the menus without the remote, and I don't have the remote, and nor do I have any universal remotes in here now. And I think I have one in the garage, but currently there's a blizzard going on, so to get to the remote, so that's just going to happen when I break out the snowblower and clear the yard, right? So we're going PlayStation route, Area 51, and I figured campy, kind of like a 80s movie campy deal. There still will be a light gun losing, just not the one for the Dreamcast. Photosensitivity warning to all those who are photosensitive. Light gun games have a bit of flashing to them. Because when you pull the trigger, the screen lights up white for the gun to track where the laser was on the screen when you pull the trigger to see if you hit your target. That's how they work. Sorry, losing. But at the end of, I'd say about 5:30, for those that don't have your tickets in, we're going to take a break and we're going to announce the winner of the raffle. So exclamation point tickets and whatever amount of tickets you'd like to get. It's 25 of them per ticket. Monkio, you need to put a number after that. Yeah, you have to put a number. So exclamation point tickets and the number of tickets. And whoever wins gets a Steam copy of Dispatch. That's the goal there. So 5:30, get your tickets in now. Look for I think Power Man's won 2 or 3 games already. Exclamation point points to see how many coins you have, Monkey. I know you have at least 125 because you got the bonus from being the third one in today. So you at least have that much. So exclamation point points and see how much you have. It's 25 of those points per ticket. And those points are earned by chatting, by subbing, bits, everything you do. It's kind of an arcadified experience. Everything you do gets you points. And then I turn it around. You can use those points to redeem towards the giveaways to get 69 times 25, Monkyo. You don't have enough. No, Autumn. I just moved it from where it was to here just so it's a closer experience. I could put it back. Yeah, 69 times 25. That math ain't math in there, Monkyo. Yeah, so you have 925. 69 times 25 is more than 925. So that's where you're running into an issue. You have to reduce how many tickets you're trying to get. Yes, will do. Thank you very much for that. You're just not doing the math. That's all. Um, and losing just gifted you a bunch of points, so you probably can do that now. All right. So again, that's for dispatch for Steam. I'm going to grab the light gun. I'm going to start this game. Has anybody here played Area? Has anyone here played my brain? Has anyone here played Area 51 in the arcade before? At a movie theater or whatever. It was real common at movie theaters, if memory serves me correct. Ah, the old PlayStation 1 logo. Every time you saw it, how far did you beat it? Oh, can y'all hear this? That's number one. Let me turn it down here. I don't want the TV's audio bleeding back over. Now I need to make sure I can hear it. Here. Oh, my mixer's not even on. Losing. Wait, you were playing light gun games? So when did you develop or when did you become sensitive to the flashing? Oh, you heard of it. Only thing I beat was Carnival, sadly, in the arcade. I'm trying to think of any games I actually beat in the arcade. Look at the bad acting. This is so cheesy. Oh. Queen Mouse, how you doing? What I need to do is bring the chat to my main monitor. I'm gonna be struggling to read that. Give me a second. Monkey, I see your points are in. Let's enlarge this text just a little bit. As to the light thing, I never noticed or had an issue till survival in the division. Interesting. That's where that showed up. Played it at the movie arcade, but only because the old guys who smell like musky French fries are moldy hog the pinball. Jeez. Sent you to the ER. Oh no. Once this kicks off, losing, please. No more of that. Dave, how you doing? I'm doing all right, Dave. Yeah, I'm frozen inside. Like, I think who has the most snow right now? Right now it looks like outside is at least 6 inches on the ground by where I am. What's everybody got near them who's experiencing this storm? Okay, so yeah, the ticket raffle is in. I'm saying this again because folks are coming in. Ticket wrap 4 inches. That's work. Both amused and saddened by people's reaction. Yeah, for you it's just a Tuesday, right? Um, really, Autumn. It was a guesstimate based on appearances. Autumn, a guesstimate based on appearances. um. Okay, so for those that don't know, there's a ticket raffle which you see Monkyo trying to enter right now. Um, there's a ticket raffle for Dispatch for Steam. Enter in by about 5:30. I'm gonna pause the game. I'm gonna hit draw, and the bot will tell me who it's determined is the winner. So exclamation point tickets and a number. Enter for your chance to win. Why is the gun not registering? Oh, it's in GunCon mode. There we go. Okay, it's tracking. That's good. It's not tracking very well there. Had to ask. Guys will say 6 inches, but usually why? No. Emotional, damn it. No comment. This is a visual inspection based on having to measure things consistently over time in home renovation and automotive work. Give my winnings to Autumn Reed and I'll make up for all this to losing my mind later in life. I added as a follow. I am in debt. So, one, you didn't know, but losing my mind. She, her. Now you know. Two, good luck trying to pay back debt to losing my mind. She usually doesn't go for that. She gives, she gives. You're going to take that generosity and like it too. I joke. Okay, ignore that message about Urban Warriors. My bot has been stuck on that first raffle I did ages ago and won't let go of that message, no matter how many times I delete it. It's not Urban Warriors, it's Dispatch. This bot makes my teeth clench. Welcome in on YouTube. I see your message and I need to increase the text size over there because I can barely read that. Sorry. There we go. I can read that now. Cabrera, welcome in. Hopefully you like the old school vibes. Old man Reeves. I'm sitting like on the other side of the room away from the... Luckily it's a big monitor. Alright. Let's calibrate the gun. Not what I wanted. Okay, difficulty, let's leave that on medium. Oh, credits. Really, I can only go up to 7? Oh, it's per player. Oh, that's not nice. He's got a gun. Literally, yes. So this is sitting on top of a CRT. Game. We're gonna fight. So 5 is the maximum. Alright, I want to calibrate the gun. Alright, let's test that. Alright, that's not so bad. Foot, welcome in. I don't know what to make of that statement, but okay. Alright, so on YouTube, I'm reading 2 different chats, Monkyo. So for those on YouTube that don't know, I'm also streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/ReaperPC. For those on Twitch, I'm also streaming just a vertical version of this to YouTube that you can find at ReaperPC-Live. Alright, to the arcade. So for those that don't know about Area 51, it is very much in the style of straight to VHS. I said VHS on purpose. Campy sci-fi movies. Like, this is not to be taken seriously at all. Be prepared for all the funny mess ups, the really bad voice acting and acting in general, and just premises that make absolutely no sense. Thank you, Monkyo. I appreciate it. Whoa. Okay, is it starting? Here it is. Okay, try not to shoot my team in the bright blue. Anyone who's photosensitive, this stream may not be for you because it is a light gun game. There will be flashing. I almost shot you in the back of the head, my guy. Oh, see? What is he jumping at? Not the gargling noise. This guy. So we can barely hear. Oh, it's a little low? Alright, I can fix that. Alright, let's see. No, it should still stay lower than me, Monkyo, but it shouldn't be silence. Yeah, I see the audio device it's on. I can see that it's very quiet. You can hear it, but is it like audible or are you struggling? She almost got shot. Almost shot him. It's audible, but different from what you had before. There is background music in this. I hear you wow, not the fingering. Austin Powers. Wow, I haven't thought about Austin Powers in a bit. I could put in Area 51, but not many people remember Area 51 as a title. Hold on. Let me fix another decibel. I'll try that. Oh. Oh. Why was that not registering? What the hell? This gun doesn't register on the edges of the screen properly sometimes. I almost shot you in the ass. Just saw that power up. Alright, that stage is done. The 41% accuracy. Everybody in here is just jacked. Not you shooting the Twitch chat. How you doing, Mrs. Krabs? Mrs. Krabs, if you'd like an opportunity to get dispatch for free 99, there's a giveaway currently that I'll be calling at about 5:30. Enter with exclamation point tickets and the amount you'd like to tickets you'd like to enter into the raffle. That is going to be 25 bot points per ticket. One will do. You could do more than one. Just if you'd like a chance to win. How you doing, Mrs. Krabs? Are you snowed in as well? Where did you jump in from? What's above us? Why would we do this? What part of this is a good idea? Big Boss Marshall, how you doing? Making some French onion soup? Yeah. Very much snowed in? Yep. Big Boss, if you'd like if you'd like the opportunity to get dispatch for free 99 for Steam, exclamation point ticket, and the amount of tickets you'd like to enter, it's 25 bot points per ticket. I'm calling the raffle at about 5:30 Eastern. So enter for a chance to win. How's everybody doing? Pace just picked up. Ah. Yo, these cheap hits. Yup. Oh, Penny Arcade 1998. This game. Yo. Oh, I missed some of the chat. I mean, come on. Y'all had to have played this in the arcade before Penny Arcade. Stream crashed? Ooh. Yo, he keeps sneaking me. Some people aren't as old. Okay, Big Boss definitely should remember it from the arcade. Barely remembers last week. Damn.
God damn.
What the hell? That was bad. Oh, damn. That was game over.
It's official. You suck.
Pretty much losing. Alright, let's go to warp ahead. It should put me back where I was. Kinda. Put me back at the driving sequence. Not bad. Almost shot this dude. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. I didn't even see how many. Queen Mouse, thank you for the quarter up. I do appreciate that. Okay. Not bad. Damn. Oof. Forgot about the gun having that weight to it. Where the fuck? Can't shoot at that angle. Nakia, how you doing? We got a raffle going on for dispatch again because we got the bits goal. So if you'd like, you can enter for a chance to win dispatch. What in the circus, Olay? Oof. Shoot us ahí, hombre. No. Wow, this gun's not accurate at all. Do I need to recalibrate again? Alright, I'm gonna pause for a moment. So, if y'all are interested, do enter your tickets. You can enter multiple times. I'm gonna step away for a quick second. I'll be right back. Let's see if this BRB actually works. Doesn't work on the vertical. Alright, I'll be back. does not turn back on my camera over here, even though it should, but alright, I will figure that out later. Alright, I see a few entries in. We have just under a half hour left for that dispatch raffle. So be sure to get your tickets in if you'd like an opportunity to get a free Steam game. In this case, Dispatch. Super Gear. Because I don't watch those games. How you doing, Super Gear? Definitely wouldn't. Should have gotten a drink while I was up. Oh well. Where the hell did I get shot from? Arcade is the only decent version of this game. Well, this is the only one I can play on real hardware. Unless I buy an Area 51 cabinet, but you know, I'm not storing a cabinet. If I were to win the lotto kind of deal, then buying a house with like a wing that I can turn into an arcade and get all the arcade cabinet versions, ain't it. You know it. Now you're trolling. Then I gotta get a send-in like on one of the other ones that puts a border around the screen and doesn't feel quite right. It's close, but not quite the same thing. No. CRT, light gun, exact feel of the game. On real hardware, where the feel of the game is affected by it not being on that hardware, yes, definitely. Some games it doesn't make much of a difference. Good luck buying. Oh, Chrono Trigger. Panzer Dragoon Saga is another one. Just yikes. Is Chrono Trigger... Chrono Trigger's feel... I'm not sure how much that one is affected by it not being on its original platform. That one, well, the sound would probably be way different, right? That one might be okay. Like the light gun games all are affected, right? Because the display changes. That goes without saying. Yeah, I know SNES is original for that one. So the sound would be different between SNES's audio chips and the PlayStation's. I'm not certain. Yeah, see, the PlayStation One probably sounds. It's whether or not the soundtrack is altered to the point where the game doesn't have the same vibe. If it's the same vibe but better, then the PlayStation One is probably the better one. That's like Fade to Black. That was another one where the newer platform wasn't necessarily the better one. No, I didn't make this shirt. This was purchased for me. This was a gift. Sega's actually doing these kind of shirts again for all of their retro platforms. So this is my second Dreamcast shirt. My other one was from Long Island Retro. So that one does have them mentioned on it, but this one was an official Sega shirt. If I'm thinking about the right shirt. Yes, I'm pulling the tag. Yeah, this one's an official Sega merch. Do you make your pant really super gear? Why does it have such a hard time firing to the right side of the screen? Oh, I keep... We'll try to get back. Wait, what are we talking about? Stepping away, Dave. Okay. This really does look like I'm aiming at the camera. Not the bad accuracy. Get your tickets in now. This is probably my last run before I will be drawing the raffle. See, I couldn't shoot that guy in the upper left. See, I can't shoot upper left. Should have saved the grenade for this shit. Avex, thank you for the 20 biddies, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you for the biddies. I'll look in a second. Lucky, thank you for the quarter up. I appreciate it. Wait, did I just get game overed? No. Avex, Lucky, thank you again for the biddies. What are y'all doing?
Holy shit.
Okay. Swing the So I clearly got to a boss fight there and then got my ass handed to me. Avex, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. Time check. Is it 5:30 yet? Oh no, we still have 10 minutes to 5. Alright, so 10 minutes left. Exclamation point tickets plus the amount of points if you'd like a copy of Dispatch. What is going on here? We hype training? What? I'll start a hype train. What's going on? Hey, yo. Thank y'all. What? Are y'all trying to even out your bits, or are you trying to get the most bits in the leaderboard? Because right now, that... she had to show... That's what that happened. Yo. She gonna learn today? What do you mean she gonna learn today? Ha. What are you doing? Y'all ever have someone make a statement that should be by itself? You know, just okay. But you're deeply concerned by what it could mean, the implications behind it. Meaning she gonna learn today. What? Hey, yo.
Impressive.
Are we good? Everybody okay? Clearly, I'm gonna have to add more variety to the bits tunes. What? They are not okay. So it would seem.
Flawless victory.
Yo. If you were John Cena coming here, sweetie, you wouldn't be. Alright, let's see where they're gonna put me now that I essentially got to a boss fight. Ah.
Hey, hurry up! We gotta go!
What are y'all doing? Not the F off. Thank y'all for the hype train. I do appreciate that. I'm shooting everything now, because apparently there's hidden stuff all over. That's one strong ass CRT. Motherfucker, stay shooting him. There's an alien in there waving at my ass. Why were you there? Thank y'all for that level 1 hype train. I do appreciate it. I need to grab a drink. I am thirsty. It wasn't supposed to be a hype train. How you should look? How you gonna jump in front of me without warning? Things happen. Look, things just happen. Okay. Thank y'all for all the. I don't know what's going on with you. Alright, at the end of this run, I'm calling the raffle. Make sure you're in if you want a copy of Dispatch, exclamation point tickets, and the number in the chat. right, Big Boss entered. I got 1 life and 3 credits left, so... Losing, that was cold-blooded. Not saying you're wrong, just saying you're cold-blooded. I think that's game over. Yep, game over. All right, let's get this giveaway going, huh? Avex, thank you for the biddy. Boy. We're just gonna hear all of the bits variations at this rate. All right, let's give away. Let's give away Dispatch. Folks, you have your last chance. Get your tickets in. Exclamation point tickets. You can enter multiple times. Just put your ticket amount at the end. You have till I get the bot up. As I lean towards the controls to see what's going on with the bot. So, according to the bot, we have Big Boss, Monkyo, Mrs. Krabs entered. So you have till I grab this drink and get back to get your considerations in. I hit draw, the bot announces who it is, and I gift them Dispatch on Steam. That's what's going to happen there. Let me go grab that drink. I'll be right back. Enjoy the chair review. Mods, if you could, if anybody comes in, remind them that this is their last chance to enter if they so want to. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. So, I'm back with the big ass cup. What's wild is, it's still snowing extremely hard, and it's almost 12 hours of this now. That's the crazy part. Alright, everybody in. Let's hit the drawing. Let's see who wins. All right, Monkio, you have won. Let me see about getting you dispatch. Alright, looks like I'll have to gift it through Steam. So, Monkyo, when you get the chance, either exclamation point game tab and friend me, or just send me your Steam friend code and I'll get that game to you. Thank you for participating. And thank you everyone for helping me reach the goals to do these giveaways. Alright. So is there any way to get unlimited continues so we can get through this game faster? Where's my phone? Let's find out. I'm saying, where's my phone as it's staring me in the face, because that's how I remote control the stream. Don't mind me. I've done this before. I know what I'm doing. Mm. Need to find the cheats. Looking for the cheats. Don't mind me. Codes, anything. Just unlimited. There we go. Game facts. Still around. Gotta love game facts. Okay, there's secrets. There's no... Doesn't look like there's a cheat code. Alright. I'm going to start from the beginning and see if I can get a better outcome, because I remember getting more grenades and stuff, which I think will be beneficial for later. And one thing I'm learning is if I shoot more of the objects around, I actually get more grenades and ammo. So I'm going to make use of that now that I know it exists. Alright, let's try this again. Really, Dave? How you doing, bruh? You just missed the dispatch giveaway. Alright. Did you shovel or anything yet, or are you just letting it all fall first?
Fam shoveled, you cooked. Oh, nice. What's for dinner? Oh. Why are you there? Tacos tomorrow. China. Oh, nice. Yo, he. Why is he hopping in front of a firing gun? Jesus, game.
Hey, hurry up! We gotta go!
One second, everybody.
Sorry about the interruption. I'm just shooting around looking for all the extras. I might have grenades and stuff. It's killing my accuracy, but it's worth it to have the extras. Pats versus Rams Super Bowl. What just happened? What? This seems like a Dade topic. Feel ill-equipped for this conversation. I can see why a lot of people don't remember finishing this. This is really designed to eat every single quarter. Alright, let's see where continuing forward puts me. Y game. Oof. This game. All right, Dave. Enjoy your pizza. What kind of pizza, if you don't mind my asking? And enjoy, bro. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Oh. Yikes. Chicken pizza, enjoy. People popping up out of tunnels like it's Mario. What the hell? Oh, this game's not easy. I think I have better luck with Time Crisis. Shit. The Time Crisis was a more expensive game. I think it was like 75 cents to $1. Something like that. This game is wrecking me. Matter of fact, how would y'all feel if I swapped to Time Crisis instead of continuing Area 51? Time Crisis 1, of course. I'm not sure if I should be hearing something rattle around on the inside of this. Yeah, I'm gonna pull an audible and swap to Time Crisis. But first, I have to get Time Crisis out of where it is.
Come on! Stay low!
When I say I'm switching to Time Crisis, I got the whole original box set. I'm gonna take just the Time Crisis disc out of here because we already have a gun setup that's not this gun con. So we're gonna swap this out. Put back the gun con. While nice and while accurate, it doesn't include the pedal. And the pedal really gives you that Time Crisis in the arcade feel. Put this back behind my box copies of Max Payne, Red Faction, and Homeworld 1.
we have that. I have to find the case for that game. Let's put this in GunCon mode. So these universal guns had a switch between normal and Namco GunCon modes because GunCon did work a little differently. Let me plug the pedal into the bottom of this. There we go. Now we wait for this aging PS2 to read that PS1 game. Folks, I do recommend if you have a physical game collection and you store them on a shelf or in a container or anything right next to each other, they will scrape the other adjoining discs. So you can get these plastic sleeves and let these sleeves take the brunt of that and keep your game looking pristine and new. Especially if you're going to collect them and not just, chuck them back to your local GameStop or whatever. Area 51 looking pristine, and it should stay that way. While we wait for this. Do I have a VOD track on this scene? I just might. I do, so while we wait. Wait, how am I supposed to select? I think that just selected the memory card. Yeah. I found a problem. Alright, I have to disconnect the gun for a moment. Plug in a controller. That's where the Dreamcast gun is better. It has a D-pad on it. Back to GunCon. Shout out to the original PlayStation 1 controller for making that possible. Alright, gun calibration time.
The alignment on this is all wrong. Is the gun aligned correctly? No. Alright, let's try this out. I may have to swap back to the gun con if this thing is that badly calibrated.
There's been a kidnapping. It's Rachel, the daughter of the president of Sertia. Get into the castle and rescue Rachel.
Sometime, somewhere, someone is plotting a government overthrow. A small republic is in danger. It's time for the one-man army. Richard Miller. She must be dead by now.
Don't come!
Rachel McPherson.
Since you have traveled so very far, be my guest and let me entertain you.
Cherudo Garo. Wild Dog. Time Crisis.
Your father will pay the price for destroying the Imperial rule.
Good old Time Crisis. I think there was a way to... This gun is hilariously... This thing is not calibrated at all. Okay. I'm wondering if that's part of my problem with a lot of these other games, is this calibration is just so off on this gun. It's either I'm shaking a lot or this gun is just... Yeah, you know what? Maybe I need to go back to the gun con. I was trying not to do that. Alright, let's try the gun con. So, for those that don't know about the gun con, that's Namco's official gun. So, this one does not have the pedal. As you can see, other guns did copy the design. This one has the recoil, this one has none. But the light sensor is in the proper place. So, let's swap and see if this is a better experience. Fingers crossed that it is. Why did the output get so dark? That's not good. I think I have an issue with the wire on this. I may not be able to use this gun. Oh, wait. Yep, there's an issue with the wire. Son of a bitch. I gotta get my gun con repaired. can't go back to the original gun, Con. Just my luck. Alright. Let's just run this game as is. Wow, look how bad that calibration is. Okay. This is gonna go badly.
This nation will soon be mine.
The taste of revenge is sweet. Your father will pay the price for destroying the Imperial rule. What happened?
We've been invaded.
What?
Never mind. My men will gun him down. There! Shoot him!
Action! Reload! Reload! Halt! Action! Reload! Get him! Reload! Clear! Fire! Action! Reload! 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 Get him! Reload! 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 Reload!
Wow. Yeah, I can't play these games like this. This gun is not accurate at all.
Action!
Yeah, this is not the move with this gun. Yeah, really need the original gun con for this to work. But I've been on here for a bit already. Think I'm going to wind this down, get off of here, see about getting something to eat.
Action!
So Area 51 is the next game I'd like to beat. Okay, Mrs. Krabs, I'll check that out. You've been up to something, haven't you? Oh, almost knocked over the cup. So, yeah, trying to get through the light gun games. As you see, they need a lot of work. I have the CRT here. But if you're wondering why the gun con was acting up, so something about where the wire goes in here is an issue. So maybe it's loose? I don't even know how to open this. But I'm assuming this can be opened. If I'd have to guess, this is snapped in somehow. This just comes out. It's probably a small circuit board with wires attached, because there's no other seams. So yeah, that needs to be fixed. Fun times. Sure, probably just some solder on this will fix it. Or I just get it to 1UP Restorations and let 1UP figure it out. Alright. Where shall we head off to is the question. See y'all liking the music? I should put this one in a protective case, even though it's going back in the box. Let me grab one. It's quite the vibe switch from the last song to this one, isn't it? I'm running low on these protective cases. Might be time to re-up. But yeah, like I was saying before, do wrap your cases in one of these, or put them in one of these. It's not really a wrap, but this will protect these. Even if you have a music collection, DVD collection, Blu-ray, whatever, get a case of one of these appropriate to that case size, and you'll just keep it looking like new. And it doesn't take up any significant more room on a shelf or in a container. A pack of these is very inexpensive. Just gotta bend it to shape. For those in a snowstorm area, be careful when it's time for you to shovel. Don't throw out your back. Don't hurt yourselves. Don't go past the point of exhaustion. A statistic I saw once was that heart attack rates spike up in the fallout of a snowstorm, usually from people shoveling improperly and going past the point of exhaustion. So, careful out there. Too late, not the too late. Too late for what? Passive exhaustion, past exhaustion, or ruining your cases? Alright, time crisis. Ruining the back? Damn. Sucks to be you, Chief. And now, this copy of Time Crisis. It's nice and protected. Monkio won the giveaway. Monkio, I do need a Steam gift code, not gift code, friend code from you. Because for me to give you the game, I think we need to be friends on Steam. And I'll get that out to you. Time Crisis all wrapped up. Let's pack away the gun con. Alright. Let's put the gun back in its case. And yes, I had this when it was new. So, kept it in the box all these years and still managed to find a way to damage it. Alright, all the original paperwork. The insert. Okay, I may not be able to keep it in this case. Nope, the box is so perfectly clean cut that the game won't fit. I actually have to keep this game just raw in its case. Can't keep it protected. I mean, raw is better anyway, considering the topic of the song playing. So you know what I'm talking about. There's this cutout in the original packaging for the game to go. Not the joke. Packed away. So happy when I got this that Christmas as a kid. I didn't think I was going to get it, to be honest. All right. We ran through a bunch of games. A long way to go in Area 51. We got both dispatch giveaways done now. Subs were done prior stream. We have this stream. We gave away the Bits goal version of it. Monkyo, reach out to me. If in a week I haven't heard from Monkyo, I will give it to someone else and refund Monkyo the points, because I can't have this held out indefinitely, right? But yeah, so we're on retro game right now. We'll finish a retro game, then back to modern games, and I'm going to keep that cadence, retro, modern, going forward. Some of these streams will end up on YouTube. As you've seen, the YouTube copy of this vertical stream is live. It won't be for much longer. I'm going to find out who to raid out onto. I appreciate everyone for coming through. I thank y'all for the bits, the subs, the watch streaks, the commentary, the jokes. Y'all have been amazing watching me struggle here on this random Sunday snowstorm stream. Next time should be my normal Tuesday stream, unless work has had its way with me and I'm too tired to run a stream. But keep your eye on the noties, either in Discord or here. You can always hit the notification bell on YouTube or the notification setting on Twitch. Thank y'all for coming through. YouTube, we're gonna bid you farewell first, because there's no rating allowed for me there. So thank y'all for coming through on YouTube. Okay.